Well, hello, everybody. Doing the Islanders Philadelphia Flyers here. See who comes in the land. This is a tough one for me because I've got the Islanders ML to take this series tonight, and I hate it because I'm a Philadelphia Flyers fan. So, but I gotta give my clients the right call and right pick, and Islanders are probably the right pick here. Although Philadelphia is looking not too bad to start off. Sophie, how you doing? Welcome. How are you? Hey, who else is coming on? People are coming on. Yeah, as I was saying, I have the Islanders to win, and I don't want the Islanders to win. So my heart is in two places. One of them is with my clients on Patreon, and the other one is with my Philadelphia Flyers. It sucks. Being a capper, you got to do the right thing. So no, I don't have time to go on TikTok right now. I'm very busy. This is kind of how I make my money, and I got to make some money. So I'm doing this right now. Yeah, I've become very busy. I'd love to. I hopefully I'll have time again to get on there and do some lives every once in a while and stuff like that. But right now I got to focus on making a little scratch. So, how are you doing, Sophie? Okay, you've been doing good. You've been being good to your parents and all of those things like that. Being a good girl. Yeah, I know. It's back to school again. How you feeling about that? How you feeling about going back to school there, Sophie? Welcome, whoever just came in watching the Islanders Flyers game. Just getting started. Got a little early. Kind of excited, yeah. Yeah, first days of school are always fun because you get to see new friends and all that kind of stuff like that. See your old friends. Yeah, I remember those times. Oh, you still did you leave me? Shit, I lost you. Are you still there, Sophie? Sorry, I'm just getting my. So, anyways, yeah, Flyers are coming out strong, just like we thought. You would hope so. Your playoff. Yeah, I'm doing live. I'm going to do it early so we can do everything after. I'm going to do it early so we can do our Reiki and everything later. Nobody's on yet anyways, except for Sophie. Sophie came on. Hey, now that somebody came on. Islanders, Flyers, baby. Checking it out right now. I got Islanders to win. Tell me who you got to win. If you don't have a bet, maybe you don't have a bet, but who do you want to win? I want the Philadelphia Flyers to win, even though but I can't because I sent the bet out to patrons to have the Islanders to win, and I'm a Flyers fan, but I got to do what's right. But I think it's going to happen, so that's what I did, and it makes it very difficult to watch a game when you're a big fan of one team but have a bet on the other team. But Philly just hasn't played with enough energy. I have a feeling they're going to play with more energy tonight. I mean, you better. Your playoff lives are on stake here. At the very least, put out like a best effort that you've actually play your game. Oh, best bet, Ed. Oh my gosh, buddy. Welcome, man. Awesome. Best bet, Ed. So cool. Right on. I'm doing fantastic, bet, Ed. You got the Flyers to win tonight? Well, like I said, I'm a Flyers fan and an Edmonton Oilers fan, but I have the Islanders winning tonight. I have a bet on it, and I hate it. I hate it, but I know I know my Flyers, and I just don't see them having the pushback to beat the Islanders here. I don't know what's going on in that room or what's going on with that team. I don't know, but I'm very concerned going forward, even after this. Like, some things have got to be done here for the Philadelphia Flyers. They're almost capped out. So they definitely need some speed on the wings. They definitely need better puck moving. Yeah, I know you like the Islanders, and we both. I picked Flyers to win in 7. I know it was more with my heart than my head. Like, I really, in my head, I was like, really, like, after what I saw them do with Montreal, they didn't even play a good game against Montreal. No speed through the neutral zone against the Islanders. It's just not going to work. They're going to kill you. They're going to absolutely destroy you. So I haven't had a chance to watch much of your picks even. I've been so busy, I haven't even hardly a chance to watch my own. If you notice, I haven't even really been doing too many videos. I haven't did videos for the last 2 days. I've been doing podcasts, and we're working on a website. Islanders power play. The Islanders power play is not very good, though. They definitely need to get some shooters in that lineup, and I don't know exactly how they're going to go about doing that. It's time to move on from the Baileys and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't have a good power play at all, let's face it. It's time to, I think Bailey and I don't know, somebody's going to have to go. I heard they're going heavy after Dodonov in Florida. That would be a good pickup. They could pick up, good 60-point player, possibly could score 25, 30 goals. Oh, now the Islanders are going to the power penalty box. Oh, I don't think that's a penalty. Are you kidding me? He is. That's a lot to give up for him. I think if you're going to get him now, it's time to move on from Hunter. Hey, Jacob Steel Flyers fan, welcome, my friend. This is Best Bet Ed here. If you look up. That's Best Bet Ed. Best Bet Ed has a video, has a channel coincidentally called Best Bet Ed, and He is one of the great hockey cappers. He's fantastic. I'm honored to have him on here. The guy pulls. Nobody pulls uh, better dog picks than Best Bet. He's great. That was a couple like last year. Like he picked up some killer plus money plays. Elliot, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. All the cool kids are here. Best Bet Ed, who, like I said, has got his own channel. 400 on the Islanders. Well, I have the Islanders too, Elliot. So we are on the same page that way. I also have the under too. And then I have the under, and they put power play after power play after power play start the first. Just imagine if you had under 0.5 in this first period. It's like friggin' 3 power plays in a row. Bam, bam, bam. Do you ever bet unders best bet? I never hear you talk about totals. Do you ever do totals? Elliot, Best Bet Ed is one of the finest hockey cappers in the land. Elliot, go check out his channel too. He's cool. He just gives you all free picks. It's a good channel. I shouldn't tell you that though, because I want you to come to my Patreon. But you do totals, yeah? Do you ever do them on your? Yeah. Do you got the under on this game, Ed? I felt like this was going to be a tight game, one way or the other. I had the Islanders winning like 2-1. Maybe not next year. What do you mean? You're not going to do the channel next year, Ed? Too busy? I know you're busy as hell. What I love about Ed is there's no fancy shit. He doesn't have like trailers beforehand and fancy thumbnails and all that shit like that. He's just straight up, this is the way it is. Here's my bets, and he's good and accurate. Well, maybe we should talk, Mr. Ed, because I'm finding that it's a really good idea to get as many people as possible to grow your channel. If you can get more people to grow your channel together, like you split it 3 ways, but you can all work together from different channels, and the same amount of people will come to your channel. So maybe we should have a little convo. And it's also easier because you're not having to you can help each other out. You can do videos together and stuff like that. And so if you're really busy, then it helps out a little bit. We'll talk, Best Bet Ed. I would love to have you come help me out. I'm not making all that much there yet anyways. After I don't know if you know, but B couldn't do he just didn't have the time, so he's no longer with my channel anymore. And I lost a few patrons because of it, because B's freaking awesome. I don't blame him. I love B. B was awesome. But I would love to have you come on there, buddy. We can talk to each other, do videos together, post them on there, and see if we can get it growing. I'm also looking at a website that's going to be amazing. It's www.steelflyers.com. The one that's up there right now, you can check it out. It's okay. But what it's going to be, and I probably can't say too much about it, but I don't know if you know anything about Hockey Buzz, but it's like that times about 100. It's going to be incredible. The guy that's helping me with it, he works in the industry, and he has a web developer helping him at the same time. And it sounds like he's already got sponsors before we get started. So yeah, great. That's where maybe I could cut you in there too. We're looking for people to talk about different teams and stuff like that, buddy. It's endless what's going on out there. I've been working really hard on this stuff, and it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. And I'd love to have you because I love the way, because Best Bet Ed is the finest in the land. He's great. I figured they would come out strong for sure, but um, I don't know. We'll see. Well, hope the good thing is, like, if I look at it a positive, if I lose my bet, my Flyers win. So that's not bad. And I got the under. So if the Flyers win, keep it to the under, and then it's a wash. And then it's not a wash because my Flyers win. So, but the bad part is I'm going to feel bad down in the, down there where the bad feelings are for Elliot, because Elliot has like 4 bills on him. So Elliot's right above you there. Still 0-0, yeah. Yeah, I'm not blaming Carter Hart. Their defense was playing like so poor. So poor. I think he's gonna rock it tonight. He had a rest. He might even get a little tired for a young guy. He had a rest. I think he's gonna rock this shit now. But in saying that, why did I pick the Islanders to win that? I honestly think it's going to be under, and it's going to be really close. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. Varlamov has been fantastic as well. So, but the Islanders have been playing a lot better in front of Varlamov than the Flyers in front of Carter Hart. And that wears on the brain a bit. Wow, Giroux from point blank, as they like to say. Who do you got in the next game? It's got to be Vegas, right? Oh, no, don't tell me Best Bet. You of the underdog gods have Vancouver, don't you? Who do you have, Best Bet? Who do you have in the next game, Elliot? Did you have any ball picks, Elliot? I just had 2 picks today. Yeah, I think so too. They're better with Myers in there, the Canucks, but they're just a little green yet. Who do you figure wins the cup? Vegas and OT. I think I said Vegas ML. Did I even put a bet in? No, I got to add another one. Thank you for reminding me. I'm getting in late here. Yeah, Vegas with Demko in. But look what happened with Colorado putting Hutchinson in. When I found out Hutchinson was in, I put in 2 dimes on freaking Dallas and lost. But I had the over too, so I didn't. But I only had a dime on the over. So, but I also all 3 of my ball picks came in yesterday, and I also had Tampa, so that went good. First period, nothing, nothing. I thought about taking the under first period. I don't usually play those. Would have been good. Oh well, can't win them all. Yeah, Demko in net, putting a rookie in net. Like I said, Hutchinson last night, Colorado played their ass off for him. And then they had, they had Bishop in, but he hadn't played in a long time. I was a little concerned about that, and it looked like it definitely had some rust on him for sure. But I got the over, so it was a wash. Take Vegas to lead after the first. That's a good play. Yeah, Demko should be pretty. But I have a feeling because Demko's in net, Vancouver's going to be going hard for him. Like they're really going to want to play hard for him, and it's their ride, right? Like they're on their ass. So you're going to get a strong game out of Vancouver tonight. I'm pretty sure, but I don't think they'll win. Um, Demko's actually a really darn good goaltender, though. Too. He's just, well, as we've seen over and over again in the playoffs, man. If Dallas, yeah, Vegas is way faster than Vancouver. Vancouver's defense for sure. They're very fast and they're big, and they got Stone. Stone is fucking insane. Now it's funny. My two favorite players in the league both play for a team that isn't on my team, or isn't on my team. They both play for Vegas. Stone and Marc-Andre Fleury are my two favorite players. Well, yeah, he's coming in pretty cold too. He hasn't played in how long? Like again, that game. Did you have Colorado yesterday, or did you have Dallas yesterday? Well, I wasn't really putting Hutchinson in. They were both injured. I go, you had Colorado yesterday? Wow. Well, that's pretty freaking. That's pretty best bet edish, dude. Having Colorado, yeah. What was your reasoning for that? With Hutchinson in, you just figured that Colorado was going to play too hard. I've been saying it all along. Even when they were down 3-1, I said I could see. I thought Colorado could still. It'd be not a bad bet to throw a freaking half a dime on. Yeah, half a dime on Colorado to come back in that series when they're down 3-1, because you're getting killer odds, and I could definitely see it. I could see Dallas going back on their heels and not playing their game. But when Hutchinson was put in, because apparently Francouz is injured, I was like, nah, I got to be Dallas here, right? But not best bet Ed. No, no. That's why he's best bet Ed. And I'm not. Lauren, best bet Ed is here. And so is Elliot. Like the coolest kids in the land right here, right now. I don't even know who else is here. There's other people here too, but they're not talking, I guess. So happy Boston is gone. So am I, actually. I'm not a Boston fan at all. I love Bergeron. One of the sickest things that makes me wonder if there is an actual God or not is that Bergeron plays for the Boston Bruins. That's just sick and wrong. Yeah. Yeah, for a good reason. I mean, not just that time. Richie has been doing shit like that for a long time now. It's the reason why he's no longer a Duck anymore. Because I'll be right back. People are leaving already. I'll be right back. I gotta get my I forgot to bring my coffee over here, so you guys get to know each other, have a little tea, have your tea. I know that's what you're drinking. A little bit of tea and maybe a scone or something like that, I'm sure. I'll be right back. Apparently, Markstrom has a growing injury. That's why he's out. Makes sense. Why in the hell would you put Demko in without? Don't tell me you got money on Vancouver, Lauren. You got money on Vancouver? Yeah, I think Demko is good. I just think it's more than likely that it's not. I don't know. Watch, he'll just light it up. He's never been in the playoffs before. It's his first game in a long time. Yeah, I do MLB. You want to hear my bets for today? I didn't put lots in. I got Chicago, Pittsburgh, Chicago ML, which is cheesy, but Chicago ML and over 9.5. And I have the Dodgers RL. And I got the Braves over the Red Sox. Jeez. The Cardinals are up 9-0 on the Reds. I wanted to put some on the Jays, but I couldn't get myself to do it. What do you do? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Demko? Yeah. Demko's going to be good, I think. Yeah. Big kid. He can move, covers the net well, covers his angles well. I think he'll be good. Yeah. The question is, do they sign Markstrom? I don't think they will. What has nothing to do with a good bet? You have mini tonight? Oh, yeah. I had, who are they playing? The Shy Sox, right? I had Shy Sox last night. That was one of my bets. Yeah. I had the Shy Sox last night, and they were underdog. I had San Diego last night. Hit that. Oh, you have Minnesota. Yeah, you have Minnesota tonight. Are they playing yet? They're not playing yet. No, it hasn't started yet. I don't play NBA. I should. I don't know enough about NBA. I would have probably played Toronto to win tonight. You should do all your sports best bet, Ed. You get more people on your channel if you do all the sports. Wonder what did Ricketts have today? I heard he did one. I can't remember. Did you watch what Ricketts had today? I can't remember what he had today. Ricketts is pretty damn good too. How do you guys like Burke? Are you? Oh, I see some of you are from US, so you don't know. Best bet. Do you like Brian Burke? I like him. I thought he was a smart GM. He did some really good things, but I'm not sure as the guy on Sportsnet if he's my favorite. I love Dan Bilesma though. Dan Bilesman's awesome. He didn't. You did not see what he picked. Okay. He picked Atlanta. Thanks, Elliot. Yeah, I already had that too. So yeah, feel pretty comfortable if Ricketts has it too. But that was a pretty cheesy bet. Did he have it RL or did he have it ML? Did anybody have the under on this game? Islanders Philly or over on the Vancouver game? I have the over there too. I got Vegas and the over, and Islanders and the under. So, Lauren, I didn't ask. Did you ask me? Answer me. You're ashamed of your Mets? Yeah, yeah. You probably should be. Appropriate shame, I would say. Jays are pretty much exactly what I thought they would be this year. But the Mets, they have no pitching, man. They got nothing. Every pitcher they throw out there is a 5.4 G. They got no pitching at all. Yeah, Mets are pretty bad. Pretty bad. They're not like Pittsburgh Pirates bad. Pretty close. But the Pirates have an excuse. They're a small market team in the end. Mets. You think under 6? It's because you're a big Demko fan. Brewers. Elliot's saying the Brewers suck because he lost money on them. I can assure you of that. I bet. No, you just they suck. That's it. Yeah, they do. They're not very good this year. That's for sure. You have Mets tonight. Who are the Mets playing tonight? Against the Orioles? Yeah, against Wachashikowski. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good bet, actually. What kind of juice were you getting on that? Oh, really? I got to update my thing here. Oh, shit. The Orioles are winning 3-0. That was just a kid, right? Pitching. I can understand that bet. I need the Cubs to start hitting some. Got over 9.5, and there's only 3, but it's only in the third. They'll light them up. Once the Pirates bullpen comes out, that'll be it. It's over. I am not a Sox or Yankees fan either. I'm a Jays fan. So are you, right? Best bet? I should change my channel and my lives now and go betting the betting frolic or something like that, because I think a lot of people come in and they expect to hear talk about hockey, but we do talk about hockey. We usually don't always talk about bets, but best bet at bet here. You're not really a Jays fan. What's your team? I'm a Jays fan. Yeah, I agree though. I don't how it's it would behoove me to root for the Yankees. They have so many advantages. It's all the money in the world. It's not even fair. It's not right. It's not right. But they're still sucking this year for them. Like that was a big surprise. I mean, they have their injuries, but that lineup is still pretty stacked. Philly and Minnesota, cool. I'm a Flyers fan. Phillies fan, yeah, I don't mind. Phillies win. If they had a bullpen this year, they'd be pretty good. Well, they're average, I guess, this year. That's why you got Mini to win tonight. Yeah, Elliot is a friggin' Yankees fan. We didn't talk about this. Aren't you a Rangers fan, Elliot? And now you're a Yankees fan too. It's like if the Yankees win, is like an asterisk beside it because they have the strongest team and most money to throw at everything. Yeah, I forget, Elliot. Oh, you're an Islanders fan. That's right. Everybody comes in here. That's so you know. Best bet. My huge following of fans are all Islanders fans, pretty much. No, New York Rangers, but I think you're an Islanders fan. Here we go. Brent plays Madden. Here's another Islanders fan coming into the mix. Best bet. It's going to smell. You're going to be able to smell the Islanders pretty soon, wafting through the air. Got a few more that are going to be coming. I can assure you that. Be right back. Just get up second, and Islanders score. Yeah, it's like 3 of their own players swimming in the net. Yanks equals dark side. Yeah. Is this goaltender interference? That's not goaltender interference. It's not goaltender interference, boys. There's no way. Brent comes in and they score instantly. Where's the other Islanders fans coming in here now? Good luck. Well, you're going to be happy, Brent, because I gave my Patreon people the Islanders to win tonight. They're going to challenge it, Mr. Madden. It's the Perlo dance. I'm only supposed to do it when Philadelphia scores, but Perlo dance for you. That's for you. That's for you, Elliot. I give you Perlo dance. Oh, the Perlo dance. It's all the rage now. All the kids are doing it. Yeah, I got Vegas in the over. No goal? Why is it no goal? This is not no goal. He didn't do it. He got pushed right into him. It's Pitlick was the one that was a problem, not the Islander player. And I want the Flyers to win, but that's not coming back. See, that's what I told you. I should have put it. I should have bet you guys on that. And now they're going to Philadelphia's going to get a penalty. But the Islanders are not going to score. They're going to win this game 1-0. And I'll get the under and the Islanders, and then I'll cry because my Philadelphia Flyers will be out. I hate betting. I would not have challenged that. That was not like just try to win. There was not goaltender interference. There's no way that was goaltender interference. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Islanders are power plays. It's kind of not really a correct way to say it. Power play. It's a contradiction in terms for the Islanders. Oh, really? You're more of an Islanders fan, but you put. Well, are you an Islanders fan, Best Bet Ed? Are you another one in the crowd of Islanders fans here, or are you a Wild fan? Well, you're probably going to have to wait at least one more year, Elliot. And everybody's a freaking Islanders fan that comes into my environment. Everybody, Best Bet Ed, Elliot, Brent, they're not even all here yet. We got more Islanders fans coming in. I can assure you of that. all the Flyers fans are on the good lives, hot takes and uh, off the wall, John, Gravite. They won't win the cup. They're not winning the cup. Tampa Bay will beat them for sure. Oh yeah, right, Lauren. You're a Canes fan. That's right. Absolutely right. Canes are my second favorite team in the East. Yeah, I already said that before. Oh, oh, the Islanders on the power play are just not sad to watch. Actually, best 5-on-5 team in the league, maybe. I think this is their year this year. Likely Vegas will be tough to beat. Pretty sure it'll be Vegas, whether Dallas or Colorado wins. Although Colorado would be very tough, but I just think Vegas has got too much this year, and then Tampa, Vegas, and that'll be one hell of a series. Holy shit, that'd be a great series. I don't know if you know James Tanner on Hockey Buzz. He's a Coyotes writer for Hockey Buzz. The year they lost to Columbus, he predicted it. He predicted Columbus to beat Tampa. Mets scored a couple runs. Wow. Come on, Cubs, start potting a few here. Jesus. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's 3-2. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We'll see how Kucherov. That's a good point. That is a good point. I don't think they need to worry about Stamkos, but Kucherov, yeah, he's sort of essential services there for sure. Alonzo, yeah. Yeah, I don't. If there's no Kucherov, I might start leaning Islanders a little bit. But Kucherov has not been playing well, anyways, probably because he's been injured. Yeah, that makes it a lot tougher if Kuch isn't in. I love Stamkos, but they've been playing without him for so long that it's not even really like he's there. Yeah, his injuries. Yeah, you got to wrap that guy in bubble wrap. Make sure he doesn't stub his toe. No, that's not true. He's a beast. He's just he's had bad luck or just continuous like this core muscle injury. He must have like tore his core muscle that bad. That must have hurt like a son of a bitch. No, no, I don't know any. I don't, there's nothing deep down in there. I've checked. I took a good look, and there was nothing there. I kind of want the Islanders to win, actually, because it would be cool. Barry Trotz is my man crush. So it would be cool for that reason. But no, I don't think so. Okay, what's the bet though? Oh yeah, I gotta grow a stash. I gotta grow a stash. Hey Yoshis, how are you? Yes, I see. Everybody, Yoshis. Perlo dance for Yoshis. Perlo dance, Perlo dance, Perlo dance for you. Perlo dance, Perlo dance, Perlo dance for you. That is a terrible bet too, because my stash is god awful and it hurts. I get like in, I get, you wait, it's horrible. It's very horrible. I get ingrown hairs and all that. Yeah, Yoshis gets a Perlo dance for sure. Oh, Carter Hart is saving the day. That was the problem. That's why I went under here. Carter Hart is rested and Philly can't score. New York Islanders are going to play their system to a T like normal. Message was held for review. There's no such thing as a light one. You wait till you see it, which you won't, because unfortunately Tampa Bay will win that series. But if you ever did see it, that would mean now the game is over. That's right. Yeah, pretty much. The Islanders score first. That's the big thing. Just put 10 grand or 20 grand on the Islanders to win. And as soon as they score first, I don't know if you have it on Bet365, you get cash outs. And they would give you, if you had 10 grand on it, they would probably give you a cash out of 2.5. Just pull your 2.5 and it's over. You keep on asking me that. As long as there's hockey live, I probably won't be doing basketball live. When the Raptors are in the finals, for sure I will be. I'm a Raptors fan, so as long as hockey's on, though, probably not. That's right. The Barry Trotz attitude, well, I don't know. They'll open it up a little bit if they're down one or whatever the case may be. But say they're down 3-0 in the second or something like that. Barry Trotz's attitude is if you lose, don't let the next one in. Make sure they know, because he's all about setting your identity. And their identity is they are extremely tough to score on. So if by chance they do happen to get three on them, he's going to tell them, make sure you put it in their heads in this third inning that we're tough to score on. So they know it's just an aberration that they happen to score 3. But then, I mean, it depends on the team Barry gets too, because when he's Washington, he changed the system around. They played good defense, but he let them play offense more. It's all based on your team. It's like Tortorella. People say, oh, Tortorella is just a defensive coach. No, he's not. Oh, did they? Is that 3-1? The Celtics are up on that? Because, like I said, I don't pay attention to basketball too much when hockey's on. That's why I don't bet on basketball. I bet on baseball, but hockey is my best bet, as Ed would like to say, for sure. Although ever since Brian left, I've been doing baseball picks with Boric, mostly on my own. I've been hitting really well. Cubs up 3-1. In the what? What's the inning? Fourth? They got a ways to get their 8.5, but you should be able to get it. Top of the fourth, 3-1. I need 5 more runs in 5 innings. Yankees are down again. Braves just barely edging over that. Well, it's only the third. Your Twins aren't doing very well, buddy. Middle of the first, though, it's still a lot of game to play. I should have put more. I should have put more on the White Sox again. Okay, Oshis. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's still early. Yeah, I know. I know. Everybody say bye to Yoshis. Bye, Yoshis. Gonna watch Nuggets and Jazz. Probably Jazz finishes off, eh? No hitter from Chicago tonight. That would be cool. Not for you, I guess, but where everybody's taking off. What the hell happened? I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Flyers aren't getting too much to the net. Well, there they finally did, but I thought you were leaving. Flyers can't get much penetration in the Islander zone, as it's been the case the whole series. They got virtual fans going on there now. It didn't start yet. Oh, okay. What's happening in the game? Well, the Flyers are doing their rendition of a cycle, which basically means all three of them go into the corner and they just pass the puck back and forth to each other until Islanders take it off their stick. Now see they just did it again, but this time it only went. They just put it in behind the net and the Islanders took it. Now the Philadelphia Flyers are now they're in Philly's end and the Flyers are setting up in the back of the net and they just passed it around the boards to no one and left two guys basically wide open for a one-timer. It's basically the way the Flyers have been playing all series. Now seems now went over. Now the puck went over the net or over the glass. So basically, yeah, the Flyers, what they like to do is, no, I can't send you a link to watch it. I thought you said you could find it on the internet now. I don't have it. I'm watching it on TV. I don't know how to send you a link to watch it. Somebody here might be able to help you out, though. Now the Islanders are passing back to the point. The Philadelphia Flyers softly throw it up to the red line so the Islanders can come back with the puck, as per usual. Now the Flyers and the Islanders are fighting in the corner. Three guys on one, and they pass it up along the boards. So, and who I don't know who that is, pinches down, keeps the puck in the net. Basically, what's happening in the game is that the Islanders have a zone time possession of about 95%, something like that. Nobody's getting to the puck first in Philadelphia. It's like nobody knows where the puck's going to go until after it's gone off the stick. They're not anticipating really anything that's going on. Basically, like I said, playing like they've been playing all playoffs, and somehow they beat Montreal Canadiens doing that. But not likely going to beat the Islanders doing that, as we see right now. The energy on the bench looks like we suck, and I don't know how come we can't play better than this because, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's no answers. It looks like they're on the bench going, there's no answers to this mess that we're in right now. I have no answer to it. To me, it looks like there's something that's happened in that room. I don't know what it is, but that's what it looks like to me. Negative. I mean, it's reality. That's exactly what's happening to Philadelphia this whole playoffs. I haven't been doing videos much, but if I was doing we're doing videos, that's pretty much what the video would be. So continued play action. Philadelphia Flyers pass it up to the middle. They actually get it deep. Hayes is the first on the puck. He tips it over to somebody. Passes it back to the point. Shot towards the net, deflected away. Then Anders, Philadelphia Flyers might have some speed coming up. No, they don't. They don't have any speed through the middle. Cycling down in the corner. So that's one pass. This pass here should end the cycle, I imagine. Well, Oh, no, they got 3. That's 3 in the cycle. Pass back to the point. Shoot, no. Pass down the corner. Now he'll pass him behind the net to an Islander. No, yeah, there we go. Actually, not doing a bad cycle here. Pretty good possession for the Philadelphia Flyers in these playoffs. I'll give him that. That wasn't a bad cycle. That was a pretty good shift. Now they're getting mad at each other for something, like players are known to do. I loved it when I played hockey. It made total sense. Third period will be all Flyers. Okay, if you say so. You put a bet on that? You're gonna put a live bet on Philly to win in the third? My under is looking fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah, if I'm going to have my team break my heart, I might as well win some money doing it, right? That's the way I say. That's all right. They weren't ready this year. They didn't have it. They need a third line center so bad. Oh my gosh. Grant is your third line center. That is asking for trouble right there. And then Thompson as your fourth line center. Thompson shouldn't be in any line anything at this stage of his career. He should be like just floating above the bubble, pretty much. I love the guy. He was a good warrior his whole career, but it's over. It's over, buddy. It's time to. I hope you've saved well and you can move on to whatever thing you want to do with your life. Yeah, you're probably getting a good number. You would have to be like 5-1, I think, to be a really number that's reasonable. 3.3. 335. You did it too. Well, look at this. Who might come into our environment but Kevin Serling, another Islanders fan. Another Islanders fan. Wow. Well, Kevin, you can rest easy because I have the Islanders to win this game. I got a unit on the Islanders and a unit on the Islanders and a unit on the under. So how's Kevin doing? Liking this game so far, I imagine. Oh, Flyers score. Look at that. Just when Best Bet Ed's toss a 50 on the Flyers to win, the Flyers score. Giroux gets a goal. Yeah, tip down. Yeah. Okay, nice play. Well, we got to hope a little more now because Philly just cashed her in. So now we're 1-1 going into the third, which the Islanders have absolutely crushed in this series, the third period. But Best Bet Ed, who knows on levels that other humans cannot even possibly reach, just put a 50 on the Flyers to win just before they scored a goal. By the way, if you're not already, Kevin, go subscribe to Best Bet Ed's channel. It's one of the best hockey cappers you're ever going to find. I know you don't bet, but do the guy a solid, build up his channel. Everybody out there. They put the fourth line out the moment a goal is scored. Oh, kept it in. Kept it in. Watch out. This is going to be tough now because Carter Hart is definitely on his game. Oh, it's a penalty. How is that not a penalty? He took his skate right out from under him for the love of God. Yeah, I said, Colby, I already got you an appointment for the at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning at the Perlo's House of Spanking. So get there 15 minutes early. Make sure you're wearing your mask. You can't be late like this, Colby. It's disappointing. I don't know what your excuse is, but sorry, it's just the way it is. So Colby, we finally have a non-Islander fan here in the environment. Colby is a Vancouver fan. If you look up Colby, you'll see Best Bet Ed. Best Bet Ed is one of the finest hockey cappers in the land. You go. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, and if you haven't already, if you don't, you probably already know who he is. Who does it? I don't even know why I have to tell you guys who Best Bet is. Best Bet. Everybody in the land knows Best Bet Ed. Best long shot capper in the land for sure. Even better than me. Nobody knocks down long shots. I'll tell you how good he is. He just said he was put a 50 on Philly to win while they were down 1-0. And I shit you not, like practically no sooner than he pressed that button, Philadelphia scored. That's just what he is. And this is when the Islanders have been crushing the third period on Philadelphia. And now Philadelphia scores again. Look at that, just like that. He's going to make $150. And now it's looking like my under is going to be blown. Actually, in order now, I would rather my under come in. And if the Islanders score, I would rather my under come in now. So Philly can win. Just leave it like this. Don't score anymore. Well, don't tell me this is a goal. Yeah, it wasn't in until he hit it. Wow, what the hell? Well, I definitely don't want, well, money wise, I don't want Philly to win and the over. That would not be good. Where's my over? Come on, Cubs. No goal. It's no goal. No goal. No goal. No goal. Inconclusive. Yeah. No goal. No goal. Now it's just going to stay like this. Philly will win 2-1, which will fill my heart with joy, even though I'll lose on the Islanders. And I'll be up a little bit on the under. And then that won't be bad. That'll be all right. Yeah. You skipped the under and took the Isles? Oh, boy. Well, it'll be good for you if Islanders come back. I could get a push. It could be 3-2, and the Islanders win, and then I'm actually that would money wise that would be the best for me. Philly, if Islanders come back and make it 3-2, I get a push. And the Islanders money, which is what, 180? Yeah, it's going to be good for you if it stays. Put 50 on. I'd rather it stay like this and get the under. I'll take the small payday. Still get and Philly wins. That'd be great. Yeah, that was a sweet bet, dude. Triple your money. For you, best bet. Oh, I want Philly to win and it stays like this. Actually, for me too, because I love Philly, but then it's a wash. Patrons don't lose any money, and then we're doing all right. It's intermission. That's why everybody's going. I'm like, where's everybody going? Oh, it's intermission. They'll be back. They'll be back. What do you got for ball, Colby? I only put up 2 picks today. I was like really busy. I'm kicking myself too because if I would have looked a little closer, there's a lot of few plays I liked there. And my first one is not looking that great. Oh, it's looking better now. The Cubs are up on the Pirates 6-1 now. Why didn't I take the Cubs? running line 2 on that game. I just took the over. You took the picks I posted? Did you take you took LA running line or Dodgers running line and over? That over should be a freaking that over should be not I put pretty good pearls on that over. I haven't been putting units on my baseball picks because okay. I haven't been putting units on my baseball picks because B is really the guy. But I learned a lot from B, and I'm starting to realize that uh, B was overthinking it a tad, I think, this year for some reason. And I think it's just because he was preoccupied. But now they gone. We lost some patrons because everybody loved B. I love B. I miss my B. Trust the gut. Don't complicate things. That's right. Last year, man, I don't know. Were you with us last year when we were doing Patreon? Like, B was crushing ball, crushing it. And of course, him and I in hockey, very, very, very good. Uh, Joe and I are building, like growing together right now. So I'm mostly doing hockey picks right now, and he's helping out with ball. But you mainly just look at pitcher matchups. I think bullpens, and well, yeah. I think bullpens. I really like. Oh, what's her name? I like San Diego this year because of their bullpen. JVR decided to earn a paycheck today. Good one. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with that contract. I look at bullpens. I look at a few things. I find baseball is easier to cap than hockey. You don't look for take the obvious ones, RL them, and then look at deep bullpens that are fresh. I look at that kind of stuff. Fresh bullpens. Because even if your starter doesn't come out good, you can hold they can hold you in the game, especially a fresh bullpen with some decent hitters. So yeah, I like that. That's what I really like. No, no trading Hart, not a chance. No way. No way. Hart is a Hart's going to be if he doesn't get injured. Hart will be a Hall of Fame goaltender. I've been calling it since he was 16 years old. It was ridiculous that he went through the draft like he did. Yeah. I'll tell you what will happen. Okay, now we can start talking other stuff about hockey here. Toronto Maple Leafs are strong rumor that they're trading Anderson. Oh yeah. And if Toronto is trading Anderson like this rumor says, I'll tell you, I know why it is. Because they're going to get Darcy Kemper. For sure. Exactly. You just said it at the same time. For sure. They're going after Darcy Kemper. For sure. No doubt about it. Yeah. We have the same brain, Lauren. They're going to trade Anderson. Where do you think Anderson will go? Probably my Oilers will pick him up. And Anderson's a great goaltender. He's getting so much flack there. You got Cody Ceci in your top four. It's not your goaltender's fault. I don't give a fuck who your goaltender is. You can't tell if it's your goaltender's fault if Cody Ceci is in your top four. I think Barzal stays. Yeah, I would imagine. I do think they get Darcy from Arizona. Now, what is Arizona going to get? Do you think they give up their 15th for Darcy? I bet you they do. I'll bet you they give up their 15th for Kemper. No, they have. Yeah, they got the 15th from Pittsburgh. I bet you they give up the 15th for Kemper. You want to improve your defense in a heartbeat? Add Darcy Kemper. No, it's not going to cost more than a first, I don't think. I don't know. You could get in a bidding war. I mean, Kemper is that much of a beast. Somebody might offer more. A team that really like Carolina would be smart to do something like that. Martin Marincin on an NHL roster. Like you have Martin Marincin playing 10 to 12 minutes a night at times on Toronto. And Anderson is the problem? Really? Really, really? Are you fucking kidding me? You had Cody Ceci and Martin Marincin on the same defensive lineup. And Anderson's the problem, right? Okay, all right. Fuck. You got to be kidding me. Anderson's not the problem. However, if I could get Darcy Kemper and I had Anderson and I had to trade Anderson away to get him, I would. Like, for sure. No doubt about it. I think that's hilarious that people are saying, yeah, they got to trade Anderson. They don't have to trade Anderson if they can't get Kemper or something of that ilk. And if they can, for sure, I would trade Anderson. Maybe the Detroit Red Wings will give up a second or something like that for Anderson. I don't know if they'd even go that high. I don't know what you're going to get for Anderson right now. They'll probably try to get a second for Anderson and give up their 15th for Kemper. But the problem is cap space. They're going to have to give up. And the Coyotes do not want to take cap. Apparently, okay, there's something we can talk about. I wanted to do a video about that. I've been so busy. They're talking about like absolute barn burner, getting rid of everybody in Arizona, which to me means that team is gone. That team is gone. They're going to be. That team will probably be moved. Is Kane top 5 in the NHL? Yeah. Not Evander. Patrick. For sure. McDavid, Matthews, McKinnon. Oh, you're talking about in NHL, like all positions? Oh, I don't know if you can say that. That's too hard. I mean, my God. That is too hard to say. You got McKinnon, Matthews, McDavid. I wouldn't put Crosby in the top 5 anymore. Not anymore. But then you got to put defensemen in there. Josie. Would you take Kane over Josie? I probably would. Kane's that special kind of offensive player that just. I guess that's the way you got to look at it when you're looking at who's the top 5 for all positions. Yeah. Well, who would you trade for Darcy? For who would you not trade for Kane? Hedman. Yeah, I would not trade Hedman for Kane. You're right. There's one. Because you also got to go, or do you even look at it that way? Because, I mean, a lot of that is to do with age and contract and all that stuff like that. But take all that out of there. I still probably don't trade Hedman for Kane now. Hedman's just too good. And that's the problem, is you're talking about a position too. Like Hedman plays a more important position. Ooh, Kane for Kucherov. See, it's hard to tell because, I mean, if Kane played in Tampa, I think he could put up Kucherov type numbers, honestly. He doesn't have as much. He hasn't had as much to work with as in Chicago, but he's older now too, so that's close. It might be a wash. That might be a wash. What more do we got here? We got Makar. Should you trade Makar? See, would you trade Makar for Kane? Probably not, but that's because Makar is a young defenseman that's going to play for you for a long time. Not trading Ovi for Kane. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you got to put Ovi there. So no, he's not. Ovi, McKinnon, Hedman, McDavid. Who am I missing? And then you're talking about goaltenders too. So take out the goaltenders, I guess. That'd be too tough. Ovechkin has the best shot of all time, I think. Ovechkin just might have the best shot of all time. Like I'm not saying McDavid because I'm in Edmonton. I'm saying McDavid because he's the best player in the league. If McDavid played in Tampa Bay, it would be stupid the amount of points he would put in. Kucherov is nothing. If he could play with Kucherov or even McKinnon, if he were to play with Rantanen and what's his name there? It's left my mind. Anyways, if he were to play on that top line, he would put more points up than McKinnon for sure. For sure. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. He's best player in the league. Yes, I love Edmonton, but it wouldn't matter where I was from. Yeah, I mean, there's no question about it. McDavid is the best in the league. I've never seen a guy skate with the puck like that in my life. Mike Bossy would be the one closest to Ovechkin, yeah, I would say. I don't know. You could make a case that Mike Bossy even was better because he could score from anywhere, that guy. His shot was just stupid. So if there was one I would take, I would say Mike Bossy. Then you got to remember Wayne Gretzky. What about Pedersen now? I mean, he's getting up there in that point where you're looking at the best shots in the league. Yeah, if he leads the league almost in, and if he was in Colorado, it would be just stupid how much he would have, how many points he would have. Okay, since we're playing this game, let's go top 5 defensemen in the league. Just defensemen. Josie, right off the top. Carlson, like that's a tough one because you take Carlson because in his own zone, he's average at best. I say shooter has more value because a shooter doesn't need a playmaker. A playmaker needs somebody to shoot. It's great to have a playmaker, but a shooter like a guy like Hoffman. Hoffman doesn't just gets in a place and he can shoot. Like Mike Bossy was like that. That's the thing that you take. Like, what do you do? Like the most value to their team, regardless of what they are. Oh no, Hedman's the best. Oh, you okay? I I have a difficult time with that. Hedman is the best defensive defenseman that has offense. So you're going to call him a two-way now? So you're talking about the guy who doesn't put up a lot of points but plays like great defensively. By the way, Jacob Slavin doesn't really put up bad points either. What about Josh Manson? You got to put Josh Manson up there. It's just unfortunately he's floundering in the Anaheim defensive defenseman. If you're looking at defensive defenseman, uh, Carlo, Carlo, Brandon Carlo in Boston. He's the shit. McAvoy. They got like yeah, Slavin is a beast, no doubt about that. And he's not bad offensively, actually. Slavin's fantastic. It's hard to say. That's what I mean, but it's hard to say. Yeah, but he's probably better defensively than just about everybody in the league. And he's two-way. He's a fantastic two-way. Hedman is the best defenseman in the league. No doubt about it. He should be getting the Vezina every single year. Josie's getting there, close. Oh, power play. I don't know about that. Yeah, really? I don't agree with you there. I think he's just as good as Slavin defensively and has an offensive side to his game. Slavin's got better wheels than Hedman. He can skate the puck out of the zone better than Hedman. I agree with you there. Apparently, the Oilers guy they picked up in Broberg, that's what they project him to be like. Oh, that would be beautiful. Beautiful. If he could be Slavin, oh. Yes. And Pellich is, there's a guy we can put in there. Pellich is probably maybe the best young defensive defenseman in the league. Off the top of my head, anyways. Pellich is a fantastic defensive defenseman. And he's still young yet. Oh, the Islanders' power play is just wince-worthy. It's just like, gosh, really? That's what happened there? That's what you decided to do with the puck there? Oh, gosh. If there's one thing, if Islanders had a power play, oh, wow, that would be amazing. They need a guy like Hoffman. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, Barzal, that's their power play, pretty much. I was gonna put money on the Rays or the Yankees, but gonna never get you anywhere, right? Cubs just need to get 3 more. 7. No, 2 more. 2 more runs. Well, it's not the only thing Carlson does, but I mean, it was a pretty impressive season, no matter what you say. Like, put up points like he did. That we haven't seen a defenseman put up points like that since for a long time. So you got to give him credit. He's a great offensive defenseman, no doubt about it. Yeah, they need to get inside to Lee. Yeah, for sure. Just keep this slow pace going. Ooh, that was close. Oh shit, dude! Why did you do that? You put all your parlays with the Isles? 3 won't go anything past this. That's got to be it. Oh yeah, Ekman Larson. You forgot about. Yeah, there's a good one. That sucks, Colby. You got all Islanders. Wow. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Makar and him are about even, I would say. Yeah, best bet's got 150 bone. Over 150. Hughes is pretty awesome offensive defenseman, though. And he's not bad defensively either. That's the thing about both him and Makar. They are two wonder kinds. Like, they'll be picking up Norris's forever. Also, Fox in for the New York Rangers. Analytics stats are pretty unreal. You could have actually made a case that he's as good, if not better, as a overall defenseman than both of them. No, he was going to be a Ranger, and that was it. That was it. He wanted to be a Ranger, and he was willing to give up a year's salary as a friggin' uh, NHLer to do it if he had to. Like he was going to be a Ranger, and that was it. They tried to convince him after they traded him from Calgary, and the reason why Calgary traded him is he basically told them, "I'm going to be a Ranger." It was not. There was no question about it. They got Fox back in that, and not only that, he had a little bit more difficult time getting on through that roster. See now, I just keep the score like this so I get my under, please. And he probably would have been able to find a place for sure in Carolina, anyways. But they had a pretty lineup that was already stacked. He was definitely going to play with the Rangers, but he probably would have played for Carolina too. He really just gave up a year's. He was willing to give up a year's salary, go to college, and play for the Rangers. Yeah, I mean, you got to say it's pretty. He's got a lot of. He's got a lot of heart. He's loyal. He loves it. He's from that New York area, and he was going to be a Ranger, and that was it. He didn't care about the money. He'll probably be a Ranger forever. Wow. Yeah, they're going to be able to lose Fleury in the expansion draft and still be okay. And they got people coming up yet. They got Canes have a lot of depth all over the place. They've built themselves up for a while now. And then picking up, they may, they may lose Brady Shea. But he's been playing so well, they may trade somebody else, eh? Yeah, Bean's been there a while, waiting patiently. Like they don't even mind if they lose Fleury because Bean can step in. He's been waiting. He's been. Didn't he get drafted the year after Fleury? Bean. Yeah, Gardner went downhill. Holy shit, did he ever go downhill? His $4 million a year contract doesn't look very good, which isn't saying much for a defenseman. I'm sure he would go after Bean, but I wouldn't give up Bean. I would just let Fleury go. Or trade a pick for them to take Gardner. That would have to be a pretty high pick, though. It would probably have to be a first round draft pick to get rid of Gardner. Okay, 2 years after. But still, it's been quite a few years now. He's got to be ready. I saw him in the minors. He looks like he's not as offensive as they thought he was going to be. You don't see what happening. Fleury going? Fleury, I mean, he's been a long burn. He still makes some head scratcher moves and stuff like that. But he looks like one of those late bloomers that you might kick yourself if you let him go for sure. I've had this series wrong all. I don't know why I keep on betting the series. I've had the unders though. Good, but now you gotta score one more. So now I gotta sweat the freaking empty netter for a push, and then a loss on my Islanders. So I'm down a unit. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Just make sure. I know, and good for him after the debacle of being Atlanta Thrashers general manager. And then he went into Toronto. He went and worked for Toronto in various capacities for a while. They're not. He's the lowest paid general manager in the league because uh, Dundon. I think he pretty much gives him like all kinds of stuff. Like he doesn't want to pay a general manager a lot of money because it's a small market team, but he has definitely lit it up. Yeah, they were ass hats for sure. I got my ball game over. Good. I wish I would have had more bets in today. I had so much stuff to do. I didn't want to, because there was a lot of games after I looked at it. I'm like, shit, I would have liked to put that. But I got two for sure. So that'll probably make, if I get the Dodgers RL, I'll be 5 for 5 in the last 2 days. Not bad. Yeah, but Dunnon's working in a budget in Carolina. I mean, I don't blame him for doing that. I really don't. I don't blame him for doing that. He signed. He paid Aho. I think Dunnon's gonna. Only thing that's bad about Dundon, excuse me, is not paying for goaltenders. That's the only thing I got to say. He's trying to find that cheap goaltender like Philadelphia Flyers used to do, and it's a dangerous game because the whole thing is well, goaltenders. There's more goaltenders out there. They're easier to fill, but goaltenders that are going to win you a cup are not easy to fill. He's going to pay his coach and GM what he thinks. He's going to work under the budget he has with Carolina. He didn't become a $1.1 billion. He didn't make $1.1 billion without working in a budget. Simple as that. It's just that's the way guys are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Everything has to run on a budget. That's how they made their money. You find the best people you can for the best price you can. It's just the way it is. I mean, look at teams that don't do that. You got to remember, Carolina television rights deal are not very good. If he owned the Toronto Maple Leafs, I'm sure he's going to pay his coach $6 million a year. You know, because you've got like an unlimited television rights revenue coming in. Carolina does not have that. Carolina's fan base is growing, and partial of that, you can say Dundon is the reason for that. He brought in that surge. I think that's freaking amazing. I don't know if it was him or Brendan Moore's idea or whatever, but I thought it was a great idea. It'll be interesting to see if he'll pay for Brindy. Or if Brindy will stay to build up more of a resume. Maybe not. Probably wouldn't have to. One thing I do like about Dundon is he's basically said, if you want to go, go, and no hard feelings. Like, it was great having you, whatever. But what he said about with Waddell is, Waddell can go. What when Waddell went, where was it? I think he went to Florida or something like that to do an interview to become the general manager, or at least to go in the interview. And they asked Dundon about that, and he said, "Did you give why did you give Waddell the okay to go check out that opportunity?" And I like it. Dundon said, "Because it's an opportunity. I like Waddell and Don, and why would I want him to not do what's best for his life and for himself?" So yes, if you ever want to go check out other opportunities, feel free, but you'll have a job here for life. That's what he said. Don will have a job here for life. I'll never fire Don. So he offers security, saying, I'll never fire you if you stay. I'm not going to pay you huge, but you don't need to worry about getting fired either. It's a smart business way of thinking. And then saying, like, having value in a person and saying, you can go wherever you want. The greatest Marcel Dion. Either Marcel Dion or Rogi Vachon. The greatest NHL player without a cup. You want to chime in on this one? No, of all time, he said, of all time. Marcel Dion or Rogi Vachon off the top of my head, although some more will probably come up. Did Brad Park? Brad Park never won a cup. He's got to be up there. I think he's the most underrated defenseman of all time. Of all time. I think he's talking, McDavid, but McDavid's only been around for a few years. Yeah, I think he's talking about not active. Not active of all time. I'd say Marcel Dion or Brad Park off the top of my head. But I'm sure there's some more that'll come. Pavel Bure, Joe Thornton. Solani won a cup with Anaheim, I believe. Joe Thornton. Oh, I'm sure there's more that'll come up in my head, but I can't think of any more. My brain's not working well today. You got to look at organizations that never won a cup and think about Brendan Shanahan won in Detroit. That's a tough one. Pat LaFontaine's up there. I wouldn't say he's the greatest, but he would definitely. Dale Hawerchuk, if you're going to say Pat LaFontaine, Dale Hawerchuk would have to be up there. But I still think Brad Park was the most underrated defenseman of all time. I think it's Marcel Dion or Brad Park or Rogi Vachon, and you can make a case for all three. I would still put those three above Matt Sundin, although Matt Sundin was fantastic. That's hard to say, because what if Matt Sundin played on a good team? How many points would he put up? He was a beast. Borges Salming. There's probably more Toronto players there. Yeah, Matt Sundin. I would have been interesting to see what Matt Sundin and Borje Salming would have been like if they played with great teams. Borje Salming especially. Talk about maybe some of the most underrated defensemen of all time. It's pretty sad when you're an underrated defenseman and you played for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but he played for some bad teams, and he was awesome. They were even the Leafs fans were calling for Borje Salming to be traded. so he could go win a cup somewhere and they wouldn't trade him. It's crazy. I'll be right back. Whoever just came in, you go sit and talk to all the cool kids. I'll be right back. Nothing. Just looking through phone. Sorry, guys. Had to go get some coffee and stuff. Everybody having fun? Sit there watching air. Oh, I guess I should put some light on the situation. Jeez. There, look like a ghost. Yeah, one goal game. Here we go. Now I got a push and a loss. I'm down. I'll be down a unit if it stays this score. But I got it back on the ball pick. So scratch day so far. All I need is LA. Well, there's my under gone. Now I need the Islanders to win. Now I need the Islanders to win. What do you mean? It's for a game, the whole game. You haven't been out sleeping that long, huh? It's only 7:30.
Where's my phone?
Right here.
So I thought it's just like the whole game.
Yeah, I do live for the whole game.
Oh my god.
So now Colby needs the Islanders to win for big money. It's in all of your parlays, right, Colby? Going to OT. Maybe. The way this playoffs have been going, anything can happen now. It is OT right now, pretty much. Well, there we go. Philadelphia Flyers. Want me to stop? You okay? Yep, they sure do this year. Couldn't even hold on for the friggin' under. I would have rather had the under than the ML for the Islanders, and that could still not come in. Philadelphia could win. But Philadelphia's winning. So it's like good. It's good. Either way, it's different kind of good. In the first two periods, that under looked like a lock. And then just boom, Philadelphia just tightens up. And I don't even know what the what's for months? T and Elliott. Yes, Nolan Patrick's still injured. He's going to be injured. I don't know how long. What's going on with that? He's got some freakish migraine syndrome or something like that, and the doctors haven't been able to figure anything about it. They're just hoping he can play again. It's getting to the point where they're hoping that he can play again. Pretty sad. Second overall pick, and he looked like he was going to be like a Eric Stahl type player. It's been a crazy playoffs period. You got these guys playing so many games in a row, like tired as hell. I bet you after this is over, they're going to say that it was one of the toughest playoffs ever. You don't have the travel, but they're playing like lots of games. It's crazy. The ebbs and flows, fighting through fatigue and all of that stuff like that. It's insane. Like Vancouver Canucks in their third or fourth game looked like they were completely done, like they had nothing left in them at all. And then they come back the next game and it looks like almost opposite. That 2003 draft was pretty damn deep. That 2003 draft, I don't know. I'd have to look at them again. I'd have to take a good look at them again. I know one thing. Boston really dropped the ball with those 3 picks, except they could have had Barzal and Connor, at least 2 of those. And they took what's his name? Sinishin, who doesn't even look like he's going to play in the NHL. And I always forget the defenseman, but nobody will ever remember him. It doesn't look like he's going to play in the NHL. And DeBrusque, who they took off the board. Yeah, Aho went in the second round. Carlo went in the second round. They kind of redeemed themselves a little bit by getting Carlo. But just imagine Barzal and Connor on that lineup. Although, how would they have kept it all under the cap? I don't know anyways, but it's going into OT now. My wife just came and sat down. She's a little tired. You hope Barzal's good for OT, meaning you hope he scores in OT, Kevin? Or was there a reason to think he was injured or something? I'd have to look up that. There you go, Lauren, making me look up stuff. Yeah. That Cubs Pirates over was pretty much a gimme. I think the cap should be higher, and I don't think they should worry about the teams that they're going to lose because of it. But like the Ottawa Senators, Florida Panthers, Arizona Coyote. But then on the other hand, those markets, if you can make them successful, I understand why. Yeah, that's got to piss you off, Ed. Up 3-1, and now you're friggin' on the edge of your seat again. Raising the cap for sure. Raise the cap. But I don't know how many teams would be out if they did. Florida, Arizona, Ottawa, 3 for sure. I don't know how many other teams are actually on the edge with the way the cap already is. So I imagine they know the number that's going to be best for that. I mean, but what'd you say, 2000? 2015 draft? What's going on? Yeah, they should do something about the cap, like to make it flexible or something like that. It just seems too tight to me. In the 15 draft, Yeah, Jared. Yeah, Dylan Strome was picked. I remember that draft. I was like, when the Coyotes took Strome, I was like, you need Marner there, buddy. Just imagine if the Coyotes took Marner instead of Strome. Just that alone might have saved that franchise. Noah Hannafin was fifth. You should know all about that. But it did get you Hamilton in the long run. Zaka, Provorov, Werenski. I would have had Werenski number 5. Although you could make a case that Provorov was better, but I remember when I was doing that draft, I had Werenski at number 5. New Jersey Devils would have Werenski right now. That would look a lot better than Zaka, who looks like possibly a third line tweener type guy that's taking a long time to. Just put a Band-Aid on the cut. Are you talking about the Philadelphia Flyers here? Yeah, I wasn't as sold as a lot of people were on Hannafin, but I had a hard time putting him Werenski above him because there are so many scouts that were so bullish on him. I don't know, but I liked Werenski a lot. And as it turns out, Provorov might have been the better pick out of the two, actually. But it's really kind of even. 10th in that draft, Mikko Rantanen by the Colorado Avalanche. Wow. Then the bonehead pick of the draft, and I never understood why people had him rated so high, Lawson Krause. And Florida ended up biting on that when they could have had Barzal, Kyle Connor, Thomas Chabot, and then the 3 picks I was talking about, Jakob Saboril, or Jacob Saboril, sorry, he's college, or DeBrusk and Zachary Sinishin, and right after that, Barzal, Connor, and Chabot were picked. Oh my god! Oh my god! Even if you would have took one of those guys, any one of them, with the 3 picks. Then Detroit boned out and took Svechnikov. I don't know if I remember that correctly. That 2003 draft, I think it might have been deeper. It was pretty sick. What? You want me to stop?
I thought we were gonna do rating. I was
Okay.
waiting for you.
I said, okay. I'm going to have to go, guys. Because sorry I can't watch the overtime with you. I got to do some stuff here now. They could have had Barzal. They could have had lots of people. But I got to go. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. It was fun. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.